Hello and welcome to this episode of College Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a whole wheat vegetable spaghetti. So let's see what we need to get started. We're going to need some Parmesan cheese to top at the end. Publix brand works, your local grocery store, but grated Parmesan cheese. Some squash and zucchini. I made my job easier and got the package that already has them chopped up because you'll need to chop them up anyway. Some bell peppers. I got a red, yellow, and green all in one pack because it adds a lot more color than just having one. Some olive oil, which is going to be one of the only main liquids in our dish. Some salt and pepper, which we're going to flavor at the end. And to make this pasta healthy, we're using whole wheat pasta with omega-3s. Alright? So let's get started cooking. One nice thing about this pasta is it's very easy. The only bit of prep work I have is I have to chop up our bell peppers, but I already got the pre-cut squash and zucchini, so after that we're ready to start cooking. So you want to cut the tops and the bottoms off of your bell peppers. We're not going to use those. And then basically you cut out all the walls of the peppers. We're not going to use the core. So basically everything in here we're trashing, but these walls is what we're cutting up. Now we're going to cut these walls, as I described them, into nice little strips. And what we're going to be doing in the end is sauteing these veggies along with the squash and zucchini. So these little strips will add a real nice bite of flavor to our pasta in the end. So we're going to finish chopping these up, do the same thing for the yellow and the red, and then we'll continue cooking. Okay, now that we have all of our veggies chopped, we're going to start sauteing them so that they're nice and soft for when we coat them all over the pasta. So the first thing we want to do on our skillet, about medium to large size skillet, I set the back burner on about medium heat. Medium to high. And then we're going to coat the pan with the olive oil. Fairly generously, so about the whole bottom's covered, because this is going to, as I said earlier, be the main liquid that melts our pasta together. Make sure it's evenly distributed and throw in the peppers. There we go. Now we're going to cook these until they're extremely soft, so they'll be the same texture and consistency as the pasta. So roughly it could take 15 to 20 minutes on medium to medium-high heat. And once the peppers have gone down a little, we'll add the squash and zucchini, but we don't want to overcrowd the pot or else it'll all just cook a lot slower. And right behind it, I have our pot of water boiling so that when we're closer to having all our veggies ready, we just add in our pasta and then we'll be able to combine them. You can smell it really well already. So after about 5 minutes of cooking these peppers, I'm going to add in the zucchini and the squash. Now we've got a full pot of veggies. The smell of the peppers is so strong and it's going to complete the flavor of the pasta. And since we're not using a tomato or an Alfredo or a thick creamy sauce, it sits a lot lighter in your stomach, and it's a lot healthier with all the veggies we're eating. Okay, so we're going to let these continue to soften. So our vegetables now are getting very soft, so it's prime time to put in our pasta. I'm serving 2 people, and then I want to have leftovers, so I'm going to end up putting in about a half a pound of this whole wheat pasta. Let's crank it up a little bit. I had turned it down. We'll take it on about medium-high to almost high since we're just boiling pasta. Don't have to worry about burning. We just want it as quick as possible. And keep stirring our veggies. The flavor, and the smell of the flavor is amazing. And then as soon as our noodles are ready, we'll top them with the veggies and some Parmesan cheese and have a taste. So now that our pasta's been boiling for about 10 minutes, it's ready to take out of the water. Put it on a strainer, or just slowly scoop it out, and we'll put it in our bowl. Now that we got all the pasta in there, just simply do the same thing with all of our sauteed veggies. Put them in. So once we've topped our noodles with the peppers, we're ready to toss and top with Parmesan cheese. So just toss it around with 2 forks. Make sure all the veggies are evenly distributed so that you can enjoy every bite equally. And once we get that done, I'm going to take our Parmesan cheese and sprinkle fairly generously, but not too much, because we want to keep this a healthy dish. Alright, and now toss a little bit more to distribute that cheese, and now we're ready to try it. Let me put a little on my plate here. Let's try this bite. It's got a little noodle and some zucchini. You can taste every veggie in that bite, even though there's no pepper in it. The flavor of the veggies just adds so much more than a simple tomato sauce would, and it's so much healthier. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode of College Kitchen. I hope you learned a lot from all the ingredients, and it was easier for you to learn how to cook it in the future. Come back next time, see what we're cooking.